motivation and preparation led to a new sensation, new creation. That's what you're facing. Now watch my elevation.
The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is, was Anthony Joshua wrong for confronting college students? So there are numerous stories to this, and basically it's these college students were yelling things at him. Some people say they were yelling that he has a glass chin. Some say they were yelling that he was afraid to fight Tyson Fury. Well, what ended up happening was he went into their flat to confront them, and we're going to take a look and listen to what happened. All right, let's go.
When you're running them up, because when I bring people up here and I start cracking your glass jaws, none of you will like it. When your jaws start breaking, people start chasing you out of this uni, none of you will like it. Watch your mouth, because you don't know who you're talking to sometimes. I know, listen, all that public eye bullshit, I ain't into all that. Remember you're running them up, because when I bring people up here and I start cracking your glass jaws, none of you will like it. When your jaws start breaking, people start chasing you out of this uni, none of you will like it. Watch your mouth, because you don't know who you're talking to sometimes. I know, listen, all that public eye bullshit, I ain't into all that.
Hold on, and pause the video real quick. I just got a detail. Pay attention to detail.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Just full screen it real quick. I want y'all to observe something. Look at that man's shins. They're too skinny to be a professional boxer like Anthony Joshua. They're not showing no face. They are too skinny. And all my life, I've been called chicken legs.
Oh no, Ned, that's AJ, bro. Relax.
No, those shins are too skinny. Too skinny. I'm just saying.
From the back expert now to the ankle expert, bro. Now oh my God, man. I'm about to log off, sir.
Yo, we ain't talking about backs right now, Ned. If we were talking about backs, you can.
Gee, you a leg expert. Come on, son. You look at them legs and say,
AJ
got legs like those? No.
Nah. I don't know nothing about no ankles, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna turn over to you, G. Do you think Anthony Joshua was wrong for confronting those college students?
Nah. I don't think so at all, man. To be honest with you, all right, listen. It was stern words, right? But I kind of feel like in this era of trolling, you need somebody to tell you this, right? And it's not like he's actually cracking their jaws, right? But he's like, yo, I can have people over here and we could be cracking y'all jaw, right? It's more about like, yo, watch what you're saying on the internet. It's easy for y'all to be like trolling me this and the third in your dorm rooms and talking all that trash, yada, yada, yada. But what happens when people go like, oh, I know where you live. I know who you are. I'm going to come see you. You mean, let me go check your temperature in real life. Then what happens? You know, it's always easy to be behind a computer monitor and start thumb thugging. You know what I mean? Like it's harder to do it in a person's face. So it's like, and you know, and I love Ned, but I always tell Ned this, like the way Ned be talking about boxers, I'm like, yo, Ned, would you say that in that boxer's face? And Ned, but nah, you right, G. And I'm like, so then don't say it. You know what I mean? It's like out of respect, just as men, you know what I mean? We shouldn't talk like that unless you about that life. If you're not about that life, keep it to yourself. You know what I mean? So the fact that Anthony Joshua approached these young men and was like, yo, chill out. And to me, I thought it was respectful. And the fact that Ned's talking about his ankles, I'm like, yo, AJ took off his shoes, went in a little dorm room, whatever, and kept it 100 with them. That to me is respect, you know? So, hey, it may have seemed violent, but he's just saying, like, yo, y'all talking real reckless. I could literally sleep y'all right now. So y'all should be watching y'all mouths because I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? And if you respect the person, be like, yo, you know what, respect, y'all didn't mean it, or I'm sorry, but yada, yada, yada. It just is what it is, man. Sometimes you gotta assert dominance when dudes are being foolish. It just is what it is.
All right, True Dog Bill.
Sometimes people need to be held accountable for their actions. You know, whoever recorded was a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Whoever recorded it was a sucker. Second, you know what I'm saying? Some people just need to be held accountable for their actions. And that's basically what he was doing. He was schooling them. Sometimes some kids come from environments where their parents didn't tell them. Mm-hmm. And sometimes kids be so privileged, you know what I'm saying, that you know, they're talking wrong to the wrong person, it could end with their life being took. You know, you say something wrong to the wrong person, and sometimes you need somebody to give you a firm talking to, you know, just to realize, like, look, everything is not fun and games. You know, you talking to somebody at the end of the day. I know you see me on TV and all this, and you see the boxing and me being, and at the end of the day, I'm a man, and you're not gonna disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? Because there's stuff that comes with that. You know, so don't let the sweet taste fool you. You know, that's basically what he was letting them know. And I'm not mad at AJ for that. I'm not mad at it for that because sometimes, man, these people, like the people, even in our comment section, man, I had to check a couple people, man. They get carried away and they feel like they can say anything to anybody when they darn well please, and it's not the case. Don't let certain situations, because you feel protected, make you feel like make you an ugly person. You know what I'm saying? Or turn you into something that you may not be. They was yelling out the window. They never expected AJ to come up to their door. So they were yelling all types of whistle names until that energy came to him, and it was very humbling. Those kids were very humbled afterwards. But when they were far away and they were yelling all these mean things, that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't let this internet or don't let the being far away and distance and stuff turn you into an ugly person. You know what I'm saying? Because you're much better than that. You know? So shout out to AJ. I think that he handled it well. You know, he didn't go in there throwing stuff around and snatching the kid up by his neck. No, he went in there to talk to him and let him know. Don't let the sweet taste food.
Perfect example. Well, I don't know if it's a perfect example because it's like it's rap related, but Freddie Gibbs talking reckless on Twitter about Benny the Butcher. He does a performance in Buffalo. He goes to one of them restaurants
and catches the beats.
Dudes jump him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, watch your mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't have to be rude and disrespectful to people you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, for what, bro? It's like for views, for clicks, like for what? It doesn't make any sense. And something that Trill did say, I just wanted to mention this. Like, I'm probably the most laid back out of all these gentlemen on this screen, real talk. I'm like a funny type of dude. I'm goofy. So when I read these comments, I'm just like, it's whatever. But I know for a fact, these same dudes that be writing craziness to us, if they seen us in person, I promise you it'll be, how you doing? Handshakes and, you know what I mean? And keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. I'm like, all right, man. I get it. We on YouTube, so you think it's cute. Yep. That's what it would be. It wouldn't be, yo, what's up? It'd be, oh, how you doing? Hey, G, right? Hey, you know what I mean? Like, exactly. You know what I mean? So,
don't be like, I press G for a picture later.
All right, Complex.
Are you on mute?
Sorry. Yeah, I agree totally. I think a lot of times, like, I think it was Tyson or somebody said, like, social media got people comfortable talking trash, thinking they won't get punched in the mouth. You know, people, you know, when you hide behind a facade, you think you can just say whatever.
That Tyson Fury, man.
And it's not, nothing's going to happen to you. And then what's more is that doing it in real life is an extra step. Because I guess these kids saw him outside and were yelling some stuff to him. And he came up and said, okay, come say it to my face, right? And the whole story changed. You know, I applaud him for that. One, because it's a teachable moment for them, right? That they learn, hey, don't just say these things because you talking about Tyson Fury. Well, Tyson Fury's not here, but you're here, right? So why don't you do it to me, right? Or you talking about whoever's going to beat me or whatever. You know, it's one thing, you know, to talk. And look, even myself, all of us are guilty of like talking about some fighter, crazy, whatever. But in real life, we all respect them because it's not an easy job to get in that ring and fight another human being. And especially to get knocked out and then get back up and come back to fight. So I'm not mad at it. I think it's important for us to see these things sometimes and remind ourselves that these people are human beings. We see this in the NBA a lot recently. Fans get all crazy. They think that just because you're on the court and you're playing and you're getting paid, that I could just say whatever to you like you're a circus animal. I'm not. He's a human being with feelings, and be respectful. Just sit back and enjoy the show. If you see him, you know what I'm saying? If you want to take a picture with him, you want to get his attention, you don't have to do that. AJ is a super nice guy. I'm sure he would take a picture with him if he wanted. You know what I mean? But if you really got beef like that, then you should keep the same energy when he's standing in front of you. But obviously their story changed. You don't have that kind of beef because you're just saying it because you think he's going to keep walking. But it's like, oh, no, he turned around. Oh, snap. Now I got, you know, if you really feel that way, keep the same energy when he's in front of you, but you don't. So stop it, right? And as people in general, even on social media, we can all be a lot nicer and better because people on social media say the craziest things just because they feel like, and especially is when they got the avatar that's like not their picture, it's like some random picture, and they just say the most crazy stuff. And it's like, bro, who are you even? You know what I mean?
They only got like 2 followers.
Right, yeah. And they got a million numbers behind their name. It's like Joshua 857 next time.
It's the other two. It's the other 2 burner accounts.
Right, exactly. Like, at least I would even respect you if you were like a real person that like, this is my name, this is my government name, this is who I am, this is what I'm saying to you. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even do that. So shout out to AJ for showing these kids something. Hopefully they learn.
Yo, can I give a story? I got a story. I don't know if Kaden and Carlplex remember this. This was undergrad. Yo, I remember it was like thousands of students outside in Southwest, all Red Sox fans and everything. And there was some dude with a Yankee hat on, and he was hanging out the window, and everybody was like, "Come outside." My man said, "Say less." Yo, Trill, I swear to God, this is the most gangsterest thing I've ever seen in my life. His foolish ass actually came outside and got stomped by 100 people. All you see is just smoke in the air. Police start shooting them gas pellets. Everybody
They shoot them rubber bullets too.
Yo, the rubber bullets. All you see, I swear to God, everything's gone. All you see is that Yankee cap stumped to the floor. Looked like it was flat ironed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying that's an example of keeping it real.
Because when keeping it real goes wrong, he should have just
that was also on a college campus. Yo, at our college, we had over 25,000 undergrads. Yo, it was insane. Yeah, I remember.
Wow,
and like thousands of people outside, and like
bloodthirsty.
There was a riot every semester.
Saying is 100% true. I remember it was a football player, and he was being taunted by some fan. I think he played for the Rams, a young brother. And he got up from behind the stands and walked over to the person that was yelling. He said, "Where you from, homie?" He said, "Where you from?" And the guy was like, "If you hit me, you're going to get fined." And he was like, "Yeah, like I thought." "If you hit me, you're going to get fined." But he was talking crazy.
And that's that protection right there. And that's where it is. Because they're not allowed to be human to your insults. You get to do things and antagonize them in ways that the average person will never have to go through, and they're just supposed to take it. TBE.
Yeah, true. That person was Marcus Peters. Yeah, I saw that video. That was that guy. But was that Anthony Joshua? I don't know. I didn't see his face. You know, it could have been a speaker. There's no proof that's Anthony Joshua. The legs gave it away for me. Like them, they were sticks. They were sticks. I got caught.
You know AJ's calves, and those wasn't AJ's calves.
You know what it is? You know what it is, Ned? Because he's so lean, you're used to seeing his muscle, right? But when you see that in pictures, it actually looks like bigger than it really is. So like if you see AJ in clothes, he's gonna look skinny. But when you see him on like TV and magazines and you see his muscle definition, that's what makes him look big.
Can I just ask you to pull up the legs one more time?
No.
Wow. Pause.
No.
Pause yourself, man.
Pause.
No, pull up his legs.
One more time so we can
Ned's like, yo, I know his
pull
legs.
up his legs, please.
Ned's like, I know his legs.
I know AJ ain't walking into the ring on toothpicks, yo. This is crazy. This is crazy. Like this man was standing there with toothpicks, and it sounded like it was a stereo playing.
Yo, you're a wild dude, man.
If that was AJ, you didn't handle your business, but they ain't got you on film like they think they got you on film. Deny. Like the ones Great G said. Deny. If it's not you, it's not you.
Yo, it's crazy. All right, so I want to say a few things. One, it's not the fact that they say he has a glass jaw or they believe that he has a glass jaw. And two, it's not the fact that they believe that Tyson Fury may beat him. That annoyed AJ. It's the fact that he's just out in his everyday life and they're coming at him being disrespectful when he's just trying to live. Now, if they were yelling that out at a fight venue, he'd be cool with it because it is what it is. He's in that realm. He's in that element. But dog, he's just on a college campus walking. And you talking about Tyson Fury, you scared of Fury, you got a glass jaw. It's like, bro, this isn't the time or place, which is something people got to understand. The time and the place. Right? Now, here we are on this forum. I talk about a lot of fighters, and I give my honest opinion on these fighters. I don't sugarcoat it. I tell the truth. What I would never do, though, is see Deontay Wilder walking downtown and be like, your resume sucks. You fight bums. But why am I doing that? What's the relation? He's walking downtown and I'm saying things to berate him. One, why am I choosing those things to talk about if I see Deontay Wilder? Why not say, oh, Deontay Wilder, what's up? I watch all your fights. Because that's what I do. I watch all his fights. I buy his pay-per-views, right? Why not say that? Why do I immediately have to go to the most negative thing about him? Or the most negative way I feel about him? Because I feel like his feelings don't matter compared to mine. I feel like I can say whatever I want to him. That's what makes you do it. For me, it would never be a thought in my mind because boxing is a sport. It's a sport that I love, but it's entertainment at the end of the day. You know, and I watch fighters who I may not necessarily think are the best or the most skilled, but one of the first things that I recognized when I watched Wilder versus Fury 3 was the heart. I'm like, yo, that dude gave it his all. I respect that. So in a loss, I would never see him and want to clown him. I would be like, yo, you were a warrior in that fight. Like, regardless of what I think about his resume leading up to that fight, in that fight, he showed me something. Now, I say that to say what I say about a fighter, and when I see them, my mindset is never to disrespect the fighter. My mindset is to appreciate the fighter for giving me the entertainment, for their dedication to the sport, their commitment to the sport, not to, say disrespectful things. So what motivates a person to see Mike Tyson sitting next to them on an airplane and then talk trash to him?
Exactly.
For what?
Privilege.
What's the point in that? Why do you feel the need to say he's not saying anything to you? He's just sitting there trying to fly wherever he's going. And you want to say all types of things about him based on what? Because you've seen him on TV, because you watched his fights, you think that means that you can talk trash to him? And this is the thing with Anthony Joshua, where to me it's not a problem because he matched your energy. And I don't have a problem with that. If you would have said, yo, AJ, what's good? I love you, bro. What's happening? Are you going to fight Tyson Fury? Why didn't you even ask him that? He probably would have been like, yo, I'm going to try to beat Usyk and then I'm going to look to get Tyson Fury. Nah, you told him he got a glass jaw and he's afraid to fight Tyson Fury. Like there wasn't a deal in place for him to fight Tyson Fury in Saudi Arabia that didn't take place because Fury had other obligations that he needed to take care of. Like Anthony Joshua hasn't fought who's who in the heavyweight division and everyone he can get his hands on. So you're the one who want to accuse him of that. So when he matches your energy, you can't get mad. If I run up to anyone and slap them in the face, you know what I expect? I expect them to swing back.
Or I expect a lawsuit.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't even think like that. Because where I'm from, if I hit someone, I expect them to hit back.
I mean, if you Anthony Joshua, you gotta expect everyone's trying to sue. You know what I mean?
I feel you with Anthony Joshua, but my point is, you can't hit someone and complain when they hit you back.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say things to Anthony Joshua, and then when he comes to confront you, be like, "Oh, he's supposed to be the heavyweight champ. He's supposed to be bigger than that." So you mean he's not supposed to be a man?
He's not supposed to be human.
He's not supposed to be human. He's not supposed to have feelings. Of all the things those dudes could have said to him, they chose to say those negative things while he was living life. Like if it was in the sports arena, And he was walking out because that's what he is. He's on the job. So there's certain things about my job. I'll give you a prime example. If I'm in a courtroom, a judge can say whatever they want to me. A judge can talk to me however they want. They can say whatever they want. In this room, you're the boss. In this room, you got rank. In this room, what you say goes. But if we were outside on the street and a judge tried to tell me to do something, I'd be like, fuck off. Excuse my language, but like, yo, who do you think you talking to? I'd be like, yo, this is real life. This isn't a courtroom. I will beat you down. I'm bigger than you, stronger than you. Like, you respect me out here. Out here, I'm the judge. You know what I'm saying? If you can't beat me, I'm the judge. F off. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real life. In the courtroom, yes, Your Honor. Okay, Your Honor. Yeah, Your Honor. All right, fine. Yep, I'm an idiot, Your Honor. You the man, Your Honor. But on the block in the street, I'm the dude. I'm that. So that's what Josh was saying. Josh was saying, like, okay, in Fury, in what? Fury don't need y'all talking for him. Fury can do it for himself. Fury's very good at speaking for himself. And here's the difference. Y'all are not Fury. I know you live vicariously through Fury for whatever reason. You feel like what Fury wins, you win. But you ain't Fury. And Fury don't get involved in that dumbness. And I'm going to tell you how. Because there was a fight that broke out right in front of Tyson Fury at the Billy Joe Saunders fight. When Billy Joe Saunders' daddy was trying to get to the ring, right? And Tyson Fury was right there. And they were manhandling, Billy Joe Saunders' dad. And Tyson Fury just stood there and did nothing. Why? You think he's a punk? No, because he knows better. He knows who he is. He knows what he's worth. He knows, like, yo, that's not my fight. Y'all talking. You think if you talk trash to Anthony Joshua in front of Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua breaks your jaw, that Tyson Fury is going to jump in on your behalf? So with that being said, I'm okay with it because I don't think he was trying to like scare those kids. I don't think he was. Maybe he was trying to scare them, but I don't think he meant harm. What I think he was trying to do was let them kids know there's a difference between like sport and real life.
He was letting them know it's real. That this is like, I'm standing in front of you, and if I wanted to, I could do anything I want to any of you right now, but I'm not. Exactly.
He wanted to just let them know, like, yo, this is real life. I don't care what you think of me as a boxer, but you will respect me as a man. And if you don't respect me as a man, I'm going to take it the same way I take it from anyone else. So as a man, when you see Anthony Joshua, the man, you show me respect. You pay to buy a ticket to my fight, scream all that ish from the stands. But as a man, you will respect me. And I don't think that's too much to ask. The problem is there's not enough people respecting these athletes when they see them as human beings because they think that these dudes, these men or women are supposed to be, entertainers 24/7, and that's not the case. They're humans too. So respect them as people when you see them. And if you can't do that, sometimes, you get that beating on that airplane. Sometimes
you get that love tap. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes they come to your face and say it to me now. And if you're the one who's uncomfortable, if you're the one who feels, that's because you started it. So I got no problem with it.
Put some respect on AJ's name.
Broken jaw.
Let us know how you feel in the comment section. Subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, and please check us out. We got. Check out our podcast on all streaming services. We are the Boxing Bros.
Was that AJ?